Yo, 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 what is goody, guys? We are going to be slinging some steel this lovely Swoleurday morning. Little buys and tries. Great family weekend. Get up, get after it, get some. Let's go. Yo, that's all she wrote. Quick and easy out of here on Swoleurday morning. Got those buys and tries, hanging out with my dudes. If y'all haven't, go ahead and check out that Bible and Barbells series I got. Got a little picture on the thumbnail. Yeah, just talking about how Jesus is the image of the invisible God, and how you want to know how God responds, what God feels about things. We look to the person of Jesus. So go ahead, have a good weekend, guys. Get after it. Love you. God bless. All right. So Colossians 1:15. He is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of all creation. For by him all things were created in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or authorities. All things were created through him and for him. All right, so we're going into Saturday. All things are created through him and for him. I know his dad's right. We get this mindset of, oh man, I got it, right? We don't like to ask for help. But if all things are created through him and for him, right? It's not by our doing. So I mean, through the grace of God, I mean, we really don't got it. He's got it, right? Here we go. We're John 15:4. Abide in me, and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit by itself unless it abides in the vine. Neither can you unless you abide in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. Whoever abides in me, and I in him, it is that bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. If anyone does not abide in me, he is thrown away like a branch and withers, and the branches are gathered, thrown in the fire, and burnt. And we're looking back, the people of the time that are under this, they're under the law, right? They're under the law given to Moses, and then also the just to insult to injury. The Jewish leaders at the time had added, all these other laws where it just made it seem like impossible to follow. And I think today it really isn't. We think secular and religious. But even, secularly, everybody, does this, oh, I'm a good person, I did good things. So we're not doing this on our own, right? And when we try to do these things on our own, we do these things apart from Christ, we fail. I mean, I don't know if I'm the only one, but how many of us, we get a project or we work on something and we get frustrated and we get done with it. And we're like, well, Gosh, man, I did my best. It's about as good as it's going to be, right? And thank God our eternity does not rest on our works, right? The finished work of Jesus. I mean, how many times are like, do we drop the ball on things we're good at, right? On the things that we've studied, the things we've learned. What makes us think that we got this all under control, right? Even, the things that we practice over and over and over again. Yeah, so we're in this, push and push, this grind and grind culture now, right? This whole like alpha male, fake alpha male culture, right? So everybody says, work yourself to the core, man. You see all I'm up at 6, and I go to bed at 2 every, whatever. You know what Jesus says? Jesus says, come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me. For I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So as dads, there's a lot that we put on ourselves. I mean, we bear a lot, right? So I'm not saying you go lay down on the couch, watch football, play your fantasy football, your Pokemon with shoulder pads, go hang out with the boys. But I'm saying, Paul said, listen, First Thessalonians, you don't work, you don't eat, right? So there's, even in the garden, even before the fall, Adam was tasked to name the animals and to work the ground and all that. So, as men, we are required to work. But just remember that you don't take that whole burden yourself. But we lay our burdens on Jesus. We find that rest. So yeah, we have late nights, early mornings, and we take on that stuff for our families. But let's get out of the mindset of the fake it till you make it, right? I got it. No, it's fine. I got it. It's cool. I'll be all right. Let's band together as brothers, right? Brothers in Christ, and keep each other up in prayer and stay on the Word, and know that you don't gotta be him, right? You don't gotta be it. Jesus is him. Everybody says I am him. Jesus is the I am. God bless, guys. Have a good weekend.